how are you? Good? Alright. Let's start our January 11th class. Before we start talking about the class, don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Alright? Good. This text is about a scientific report released in January 1964. It identified cigarettes as a major public hazard. Right? And it had a lot of consequences, okay? It changed public attitudes about smoking very quickly, because even months after its release, the Federal Trade Commission ordered cigarette manufacturers to place a warning on their products, okay? And also in 1969, so only 5 years after its release, advertising of cigarettes on TV and radio in the United States was banned. Alright? So let's see verbs from the text. We're gonna have the verbs to divide, to import, to release, to identify, to feel, to serve, to recall, to hit, to shift, and to place. Okay? So let's check home practice. It starts on page 100 and finishes on page 102. On the first activity for juniors, seniors, and masters, you guys had to complete the sentences using when or while. So number 1, the customer was being helped by the salesman when the thief came into the store. Number 2, when you saw Keith, was he with Joe? Number 3, I was in the shop when someone stole my bag. Number 4, I hurt my back when I tried to lift the piano. Number 5, while we were standing outside the cinema, someone picked my pocket. Number 6, when Mrs. Scott came back to her hotel, she called the elevator. Number 7, I was having lunch when James arrived. Number 8, when I heard the doorbell, I went to the door. Number 9, while Jo was washing her hair, I did my homework. Number 10, while I buy the bread, you can go to the butcher's. And number 11, I was at the baker's when I met Joe. After that, on letter B, you guys had to put the sentences in order and circle all the verbs in simple past. So the sequence is 5, 4, 3, 6, 1, 2. And the verbs in the past, we have didn't understand on number 5. On number 6, we have brought and transformed. On number 1, we have had. And on number 2, we have came and smoked. After that, seniors and masters had to answer the question, what were your grandparents doing back in 1964? So, a suggestion, an example, they were working and taking care of their homes and their children. Okay? So let's go to our review. As you could see, this review is about past continuous, of course, connected to simple past. What is the idea of past continuous? Past continuous will transmit the idea of an action in progress in a moment in the past. An action that is incomplete, that is unfinished in a moment in the past. For affirmative sentences in past continuous, I will follow the structure of subject, verb to be in the past, was or were, main verb in present participle form, that is the ing form, and a complement. For example, last night, Mary was working out. For negative sentences, I will have the subject, verb to be in the past plus not, main verb plus ing, and a complement. For example, we were not swimming. And for interrogative sentences, I'm going to have the verb to be in the past, in the beginning, subject, verb in ing form, and a complement. For example, was he practicing yoga last weekend? Okay? We can also talk about these ideas of when and while. What is the idea of when I'm talking about the past? It transmits the idea of an interruption of an action that was happening and then something else happened. So it's about a moment in the past. Okay? For example, she was running around the block when she felt some pain on her back. Okay? While will transmit an idea of two actions happening at the same period of time, happening simultaneously. Okay? So two continuous actions, having this idea of continuous actions. For example, they were doing exercises while their children were placing their toys in the boxes. Alright? And that's it for past continuous, when, and while. Now you're able to watch your live classes with your teacher, and after that, do the class practice activities on your book. Okay? So thank you so much, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you on our next class. Bye-bye.